can tell well more than about the temple. You can tell more than that. So here we go, Mahadev.
Let me know first where your sampradaya is.
I'm from Nath Sampradaya, Udasi Nukhada, and my ashram is in Uttarakhand, Chokodi. It's an aloof place in Himalayas.
Way up in the hills.
Yeah. So I have a little hut out there to do some of my interaction with Mahadev. All alone.
You're all alone? You live all alone?
Yeah.
Huh?
My family lives in Jaipur, Rajasthan.
Okay.
So I keep on coming out there, keep on roaming all around India. I requested Mahadev to make me come out here to meet him. So he accepted my request, and here I am.
There you are, all the way from North India. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome.
Nataraj and Shiva is probably the first temple in world out here.
In this part of the world, it's the first.
One temple is in South India.
Chidambaram, you mean?
Yeah. And the second one is this.
There's also one in Sri Lanka.
I didn't know about that. So,
And
tell,
Dr. Karan Singh built one in Kashmir also, a small one.
small one.
Yeah.
I had been in Kashmir say about 15-20 days ago.
Ah.
So, tell me about this temple.
This temple is in the most remote landmass in the whole world. You can't get any farther from anywhere. To go west, you go to Japan, 3,800 miles. To go east, you go to California, 2,700 miles. To go north, you go to Alaska, 2,200 miles. To go south, you go to Australia, 4,400 miles. Nothing but water in between.
So, this is Lord Shiva's living in between the water.
Living in the middle of nowhere. So it's a small monastery of the Saiva Siddhanta tradition.
Okay.
We're the Nada Sampradaya also. My name is Sadasiva Nada Swami.
Okay.
And we have 20 monks here from 4 or 5 different countries who live at the monastery. We've been here since 1968.
Okay.
And we built a Nataraja temple that you visited. We built that in 1973. And then we built this new Lingam temple, Shiva Lingam temple, Agamic temple. We just opened it 2 years ago.
Okay, okay.
It took us 33 years to carve it in Bengaluru, ship it, and assemble it here. And we follow very strict South Indian Saiva Siddhanta
Rituals.
sadhanas, and monks. We produce a magazine called Hinduism Today,
Okay.
which I'm the editor of that magazine. And we live a very simple life, probably more simple than your life. So I live in a little kutir in the forest, 10 feet by 10 feet. No running water, no electricity. So very...
So as same as we live in...
But then after I get up in the morning, then I come in to... Good morning. Come on in. He's asking what this monastery is doing. He's from
Uttarakhand. We met at the Rudraksha forest.
Oh, I planted that forest, Swami, in 1978.
Wow.
See, I'll tell you one thing.
The trees were just that big.
I'll tell you one surprising thing,
Yes.
which I know the most. Rudraksh only get where Shiva lives.
Okay.
May you go to Pashupatinath, you'll find Rudraksh. That was the natural forest. You go to Kedara in Uttarakhand, there you'll find Rudraksh. That is a natural forest. And people have tried to, make them grow at many places, but they never.
Here it's like a weed, you can't stop it.
Uh,
It's almost
so
invasive.
this means the Shiva lives here in the form of light.
Good morning.
That's my wife.
You should come also then. Have a seat. We're just, the Hawaiians have a nice phrase for conversation. They say talk story. So we're just talking story. So Swami says that Rudraksha forest, like the one that we have here, which I planted in 1978,
Wow.
before you were born, is, he says, only here because of Shiva's blessings.
It cannot grow if
It
Shiva has
cannot
not been
grow
there.
anywhere in the world.
So I planted the Indian with Santala album, it's called, and it's become quite famous in Hawaii now. And is this the whole family?
No,
No.
Oh, you're with Swami?
he has
Oh,
come with Swami.
Welcome. And then just last year, I imported 15 small seedlings from Nepal. So now I have a Nepalese Rudraksha, which is different. It's this one's kind of ruddy brown. The Nepalese one is a little bit lighter in color, a little bit bigger also.
Yeah, big fruit.
And so I'm looking forward to having two forests, so we can visit the Indian forest and the Nepalese forest in the future.
Actually, when we were collecting some Rudraksha, I figured that some are a little small in size and some are a little bigger. So maybe that's the reason.
A
Yeah.
different trees.
No, my Nepalese ones are about 300 feet away from the
Right.
forest that you visited. The trees are only this big now.
Oh, okay. Then probably it's not that one.
The police have a big fruit.
Big fruit, and interesting to me, it's a little more intricate even. You know, that this bead has a lot of intricacies, but the Nepalese ones carved even a little bit better. Shiva got better at his work
Yes,
than he did the Nepalese one.
Yeah, this is Nepalese.
Yeah, yeah, you can
Oh.
see the difference.
These all are Nepalese. This is Uttarakhandi. This is Nepalese.
So here's a factoid. We do a magazine called Hinduism Today that I edit, and about a year ago I did 16 pages on Rudraksha, and I sent a journalist from Kathmandu to the farms. They're only 33 miles from Mount Everest in a valley where they grow. And to my amazement, I found out that Rudraksha is 6% of the gross national product of Nepal.
Yes.
6%.
Wow.
And the Chinese are buying all of the good
They
beads.
occupied that.
They're buying all of them. They don't buy them as a religious item. It's a fashion fad in China.
Ah, I see.
So get this. I asked Nikki, the journalist from Kathmandu, I said, Nikki, when you're there in the farms, and it's also where they do the auctioning off of the beads. And every year, 300 buyers come from China for a month and outbid all of the Indian buyers for the best beads.
Oh.
And they got really smart. They'll go to a farmer and say, I'll give you $500,000 for your entire year's crop, instead of buying bead for bead. And they're thwarting the auction, the public auction system. So guess how much the most expensive bead ever sold at auction is? One bead.
One bead.
One bead is
One bead.
Yeah. A goodly amount.
5 million?
Ooh,
no.
wow. No,
100.
84,000.
Oh, 84,000.
I thought that was a lot. 5 million.
No, million would be too much.
So one bead is like, is it based on like the weight of?
No, it's based on the
Intricate.
mukis, the number of faces.
Ah, I see.
So this, most of them have 5 mukis, panchamuki.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll have 8 or 12, and if you get up to 15 or 20, they start getting in the $500, $1,000, $2,000
Wow.
range. This one was 33 rupees.
Wow. You mean the sides, the number of?
Yes, there's little faces,
Uh-huh.
and inside of a 5 muki bead, there's
Ah.
actually 6 seeds,
Ah.
or 5 seeds. You can grow 5 trees from one bead.
Hmm.
So the 33 one has 33 chambers in it. Each one has its own seed.
So you break in 33 halves
You
or
could,
30 sides.
if you were going to plant it,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Makes sense, makes sense.
but if you paid 84,000, you probably wouldn't break it.
I see, I see.
So Swami, the monks here live, as I was telling you, a very simple life. We get up at 3 in the morning. We have the Shiva puja.
Have a seat.
You can have a
Can
seat.
have a seat.
Yeah, you can have a seat. No, that's it. Yes, please.
Wake up at
We
3
have a
o'clock?
flight to catch.
But we go to bed at
We're
9
from San Jose.
because we know we're going to have to get up in the morning.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt, but we have to catch a flight.
Yeah,
Namaste.
Namaste.
Run, don't miss your flight.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Namaste.
Mahadev, Mahadev.
So then we, in the morning, have a Shiva puja here with Nataraja for about 45 minutes. All the monastery comes. It's a requirement. And you can't even be 1 millisecond late. If you're 1 millisecond late, there's a prayaschitta, but you have to not do your work that day, but you do somebody else's work.
Okay. Gurukul system.
Yes. So then after that, we have a 1 hour meditation with our Satguru in another meditation hall. And so we have outer worship and inner worship every morning. And then we have breakfast. And then we break into 5 kulam groups, we call them, a Tamil word for family. And so there's 5 teams in the monastery that do different duties.
Okay.
One handles the temples, pujas, and one handles the construction, repairs, and building, and food growing. One handles the finance. I thank them every day for their work. I would never like to do that. And my team does all the publishing. They publish books and magazine and web. We have a very extensive web presence, which my team is responsible for. And then we do our service in the morning in those groups, depending on the needs of the day. And at lunch, we all get together, sit on the floor and have sapadu, rice and curry, vegetable. And we grow almost all of our own vegetables here.
Okay.
We have a dirt farm, I call it, a normal garden, and we have a hydroponic greenhouses. And so our best food comes from the hydroponic greenhouses. We have 5 cows, and of course we buy pulses and rices and spices and things like that. So we have lunch together as a community group, 20 of us, and then we have a short siesta because we got up at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so we have a short downtime after lunch. Then we do more service, and then in the evening we get together and have satsang and quiet time and community time together, and go to bed 9 o'clock sharp. So that's our normal day.
Okay. So have you ever tried to bring the desi cow that is with the...
Yeah, we have tried, we have failed so far, but I would still like to do that. I think that the milk is superior.
Not only the milk is superior, the energy of that cow is
Yeah.
tremendous.
Yeah, and then just the presence and consciousness of
Yes.
those cows.
Because that is Kamadhenu, that doesn't belong to the earth, that came from Swarga.
Yeah.
So in many ways that cow, gives so many things. environment, very spiritual and positive. Milk as so is like Amrit, as well as the presence of that cow is secure your safety,
And your peace of mind also.
peace of mind, safety from the devil energy.
Yeah.
So there are so many things.
Someday we'll make it happen.
We
They do have a couple of large farms in Texas that breed the zebu cow, and that would be. We don't have to go to India anymore. We could get a cow from America.
Oh, is,
The
is,
purebred
is there?
in Texas. Yeah.
Good. I am happy to hear that because nowadays you can't find those desi guys in India as well.
That's right.
They have bought all the cows from America and Denmark, and
Yeah.
because they produce tremendous milk.
They want a big Holstein cow that gives 3 times the amount of milk, but they're just an animal.
None of their use.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm going to run back to my duties. I wanted to greet you and welcome you.
so nice of you.
And, I think they're having a tour at 10:40.
10:45, yes.
10:45 to go out to our new temple.
Yeah.
I hope you have a chance to do that.
Yes, we will.
No, we have a full day to see all this one.
Okay.
We are here for that only.
Okay.
Is it possible if I can take your picture with this one?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can take a picture.
We're going
So,
to spread the word about this temple in
Don't
India.
spread it too far. we like our quiet life here.
He wants to share it in India.
Yeah, of course. I want you to. I want to take my picture too.
Yes, absolutely.
so Ganesh ji, Mahadev.
Om Namah Shivaya.
And I'll take this.
नहीं ये तो लाइव चालू है.
Huh?
आप वाले से ले लो, लाइव चालू है.
Okay.
Do you want a picture with them? I'll take one of you with them.
Yeah, that would be very nice of you. Stand behind.
I am so happy to meet you.
Oh, me too. It's a blessing to us to have all of you here. Oh. I think we have a
Hope you like
professional
it.
photographer there.
I just want to
Swami,
make sure
I
that
spoke
you...
with one of your admin, her name is Bhavani,
Yes,
in
Bhavani
Walnut
Farm.
Creek. Yeah, she told me a lot about you when I was in LA. I live in LA, I'm hosting him. And she said today is a very special day in Walnut Creek or in Moraga.
It is.
Inauguration of...
Yeah, basically what happened is way back in the 1980s, my Guru Deva founded a Shiva temple in Concord, California, on the East Bay. And we ran that temple for a few years. And then we handed it over to the Hindu community. Because Gurudeva wanted to consolidate all of his work here. Excuse me, I'm gonna cough. So, in the last few years, they took down the old temple. The community has grown quite large there, and they've built a really proper Shiva Muruga temple there. And today and tomorrow and the next day are the consecration days.
Yes.
And they brought the Pichai Gurukul. I don't know if you know him. He's a South Indian Gurukul.
I heard, yeah.
He's
Pichai.
So yes, and so our Satguru is there as the chief guest because it used to be our temple.
Yes.
So they're honoring the history of
History
it.
of that.
But yeah, today's a special day.
Special day. I wanted to go there, but today was the plan for the Guruji to come here. But
You made the right choice.
So you carry on,
Thank you, Swami.
Mahadev.
Nice to meet you.
Mahadev. Mahadev. ये यहाँ के गुरु हैं,
head हैं।
हेड हैं,
किसी से मिलती नहीं पब्लिक।
से मिलते नहीं हैं और ये हमारा स्वागत करने के लिए आए थे मैं लाइव करने जा रहा था, ये आ गए, तो मैंने पहले इनके मंदिर के बारे में जितनी बातें थी वो आपको सुनवाई। और अब मैं आपको दर्शन कराऊंगा अमेरिका के हवाई में बने एकमात्र शिव मंदिर के, नटराज शिव मंदिर, जो चारों तरफ 4-4 हज़ार 5-5 हज़ार किलोमीटर समुद्र के बीचों बीच है, प्रशांत महासागर के। भगवान शिव जो हैं, जैसे भगवान विष्णु महासागर के मध्य जो शेष शैया पे सोए रहते हैं, वैसे भगवान शिव इस मंदिर में महासागर के मध्य विराजित हैं स्फुटिक लिंग के रूप में। बहुत ही अंदर अलाउड नहीं है, लेकिन बहुत ही प्यारा शिवलिंग है। और मैं थोड़ा सा आपको विजिट करवा देता हूँ। ये देखिए, ये मंदिर है, ये मंदिर है, ये दिख रहा है, ये पूरा वो दीप स्तंभ है, देखिए दीप स्तंभ देख रहे हैं। और ये पूरा साउथ इंडियन स्टाइल में बना हुआ है चारों तरफ। अब ये देखिए गणेश जी हैं। फिर आप मत कहना कि भैया मुझे अमेरिका गए थे, हमें दर्शन नहीं कराए। ये देखिए, ये वहाँ देख रहे हो, सुंदर है ना। और वो एक नया मंदिर अभी बना है साउथ इंडियन स्टाइल में। आई डोंट नो आप देख पा रहे हो कि नहीं देख पा रहे हो। यहाँ से देखो, देख रहे हो बीच में, वहाँ भी जाएंगे, वहाँ के दर्शन भी कराऊंगा मैं। ये पूरा आपको विजिट करवा देता हूँ। महादेव लगभग 4,000 साल पुराना शिव का स्थान है। रुद्राक्ष का जंगल है यहाँ पे, वो भी हम आपको, मैं जब इसके ऊपर पूरा एपिसोड बनाऊंगा हिमाक्षी एंटरटेनमेंट पे, तो आपको दिखाऊंगा। ये देखिए, ये पूरा साउथ इंडियन स्टाइल में है और बहुत ही खूबसूरत मंदिर है भाई। देख रहे हो आप, एनर्जी यहाँ की बड़ी गजब है। हम बहुत सारी चर्चा तो इस पे नहीं कर पाएंगे, बट मुझे लगा कि आपको दर्शन कराने चाहिए। तो इस एपिसोड को जब पूरा देखोगे तभी पता चलेगा कि ये क्या था। ये देखिए, नंदीश्वर, विजय स्तंभ, दीप स्तंभ, ये देखिए ब्रह्मा, पशुपतिनाथ का है वो, नेपाल का शिव का। ये देखिए, यहाँ का वातावरण देखिए आप, है ना, कमाल का। महादेव, ये देखिए बड़ का पेड़, पशुपतिनाथ वहाँ पे। देख रहे हैं आप, ये देखिए, बहुत सुंदर है। मेरा आपसे अनुरोध है कि आप यहाँ आए, दर्शन करें। महावृक्ष, महादेव, तो आज हमने आपको दर्शन कराए नटराज शिवा हवाई में। कभी ईश्वर आपको मौका प्रदान करें, आप आए यहाँ पे। और बड़ी बात यह है कि ये सारे अमेरिकन साधुओं द्वारा चलाया जा रहा है। यहाँ जितने भी साधु हैं वो अमेरिकन हैं जो बाद में हिंदुत्व स्वीकार करके साधु संत बने। ये देखिए इनके द्वारा स्थापित है ये। और वो जो पीछे मंदिर दिख रहा है इसमें, उसमें हम जाके आपको दर्शन कराएंगे। वो अभी 2 साल पहले बनाया है और ये ऐसा ही दिखता है। ये छटा पीछे देखी गई है। ये भी नाथ संप्रदाय से हैं। भारत से ज़्यादा सुंदर तो कुछ नहीं है भाई धरती पे। ठीक है, अब आज की सारी चर्चा को यहीं विराम देते हैं। 26 मिनट हो गए। फिर वहाँ के दर्शन करा दूंगा। जहाँ जहाँ जाऊँगा वहाँ के दर्शन कराऊँगा। हाँ, अभी यहाँ मॉर्निंग टाइम है, 10 बजे हैं। ठीक है, प्लीज़ शेयर, सब्सक्राइब, कमेंट एंड कंट्रीब्यूट। महादेव।